Hey loves, and welcome back for another episode of our journal session series. This is episode 14, and today is all about writing prompts for self-sabotage. This is an interactive series where we journal together, and I offer you time and space to write out your answers as well as share mine. So make sure that you have a pen or pencil and a journal in hand, and let's get started. Question number 1, how does not achieving your goals make you feel? Self-sabotage is definitely one of the main reasons why most of us don't accomplish things that we desire, or that we don't go after the things that we want to do, because of the fact that we may feel we're not ready or we're not capable. But the thing is, when you don't accomplish these things, it gives you such a bad feeling and sense of regret, sense of failure, sense of just not living in the way that you want to live. It leaves you with a really bad feeling, especially when you know that you may have things to do or that you want to accomplish certain goals, but you just fall short every time. We all seriously owe it to ourselves to go after the things that we want so that we don't have that feeling of regret and fear of missing out and not being able to do what we really want in this lifetime. So think about the times when you do have a certain goal or you do want to accomplish something and you fall short from it. How does that make you feel? It's way better to know that you've at least tried and you've given something a go, and maybe it even has failed, than to just know that you haven't even tried at all. And one of the biggest things that I see a lot of older people especially saying that they regret is not going after certain things that they wanted to do when they were younger. And nobody wants to live with that feeling of regret. And you'll always feel uncomfortable knowing that you're not living up to your true potential just because you might be scared or you might not want to fail and you fear failure. So make sure that you are taking the time to acknowledge what your self-sabotaging behaviors are. If you notice that you're slacking on something, or you're procrastinating, or you're having negative thoughts about something, analyze those thoughts and ask yourself, why is it that I'm feeling this way about this certain thing that I want to accomplish? Or why is it that I don't feel like I'm capable and good enough to succeed at the things that I want to do? Why am I scared of failure? For me, the answer that I wrote is not achieving my goals makes me feel like something is missing, and it feels like I'm not fulfilling my life's purpose or living up to my true potential. Question number 2, what is making you not take action on your goals? This question is the most important question, because this is where you're going to analyze your behavior when you notice that you are having those self-sabotaging moments, and you're going to ask yourself, why is it that I'm not taking action? Now, this can be so different for everybody, and so I know with the differences, whether it's just a lack of discipline or too much social media or laziness, procrastination, fear, it's going to be different for everybody. But the key is to find the solution to whatever it is for you. So for example, for me, it's procrastination at times. I have a habit of, when I feel overwhelmed, I tend to just not want to get anything done at all because I don't even know where to start. That has such a simple and easy solution. The solution is to literally just create daily tasks for yourself, like a to-do list, basically. This is what I love doing, and that's why I also love planning, because if I know that I have so many different things that I need to get done, say the next day comes and I don't have that to-do list ready, I'm not going to know where to start. I'm not going to know which one I should do first, second, last. And that thought alone can paralyze you to the point where you just don't get anything done. So if procrastination is your reason why, create to-do lists and create plans. Now, if your reason why is more so because you are just not disciplined, discipline is going to take you so far with whatever you are doing in your life, and that's the hardest part. People feel like they have to constantly be motivated. Motivation comes and goes. You're not always going to be motivated, and that's why it's important to remember your why as to why you started in the first place. That will constantly give you that motivation if you need, but discipline is what's really going to take you far. Now, for me, I create routines within my life, and these routines help me to stay disciplined. And on the days that I know that I can push myself, I push myself. If you do feel that you need rest or you need breaks, take breaks, because I highly believe that breaks are necessary for your mental and spiritual as well as physical well-being. But on those days that you know within yourself that you can push yourself, because the more that you get into the habit of doing that, the more you're going to build your discipline, because no matter what comes your way, you're going to be able to push through it. That's one thing that I really love about building discipline too, is that once you build discipline, it just oozes out into every single area of your life. You notice that the way that you handle and go about life in every aspect increases. The quality of your life increases, because whether it's coming to like a fitness routine or just your homework or your beauty routine, your skincare, your hygiene, discipline is one of the most important things to honestly build and to get down. Once you have that down, everything else is going to fall into place, and you're going to be so consistent with every single thing that you do, even down to the little things. Another cause that I feel is not really talked about is the fear of success. Maybe you aren't taking action on your goals because you're actually scared of what you're truly capable of. This is something that's also very common and something that people don't really actually think about. Maybe you do know that you're capable. Maybe you do have the ability to stay consistent and disciplined, and you're just simply scared of the fact that you know that you may be powerful or that you may actually end up achieving such a large success. Now, this is something that you have to really do some inner work with and ask yourself, why is it that you are scared of that success? What is it about being in that type of position scares you? So that's why this question is really important. You have to really go deep and ask yourself, what is really stopping you from getting to the point that you want to get, and heal those inner subconscious beliefs so that you can create those solutions and move forward. So for me, the answer that I wrote is, what's not making me achieve my goals at times is that I often do get in my head a lot and I overthink about what it is that I want to do or how I want to do it, and not always feeling prepared. So question number 3, what is one thing that you can do today to move closer to your goal? When it comes to achieving your goals or just setting out goals and trying to accomplish them, it's not always about the end goal, but about the preparation and what you do in between that. That's really important because that's going to dictate how you get to that goal and if you'll accomplish that goal. So what is it that you can do today or even just throughout the week? It doesn't matter, if you're seeing this late in the day or if you're seeing this whenever. What can you just start implementing throughout each of your days and throughout every week, every month, that's going to help you to get closer to achieving your goals? Now, for me, like I said, I love planning. I have a calendar, I have a schedule, I have a planner, a notebook, journal, all of that. I like writing, but this really helps me because even if I have a huge goal, planning how you're going to get to that goal and making steps in between is going to help get you there, not only faster, but it's going to ensure that you actually do reach that goal. A lot of us, we set goals and we see the goal, we have the vision, but we don't know where to start. We don't know how to get there. And that alone creates procrastination, because if you don't have a foolproof plan, it's going to be hard for you to accomplish what you want, because you're going to be stuck on how you should do it and what's going to work best for you, instead of just taking that disciplined action. I don't know if you guys peeped that iguana in the back. He was out while I was doing my journaling session. He was so cute. He was loving the sun. But yeah, I'm the type of person to have goals for my goals. Like literally, when it comes to goal setting, I set that major goal, but I set small goals in between that help lead me up to that. So say I want to go by the end of the year, I'll set monthly goals. Say I want to go by the end of the month, I'll set weekly goals, daily goals. That's really what's going to help you to accomplish what it is that you want and help you to move closer. Now, there's other ways as well that you can move closer to your goals. So you just have to find out what works best for you. That's just simply what helps me, and I highly do recommend it. And if you are unsure of what you can do, that's definitely something that I would say. So the answer that I wrote is that I can take planned, disciplined action towards daily tasks that will help me to lead up to my main goals. Number 4, do you think you are worthy of your desires? Why or why not? Now, this question is really going to make you dig deep into your subconscious beliefs. If you don't even believe that you're worthy of the things that you want, it's going to be so hard for you to get it, because you don't even feel like you're deserving of it. You have to really ask yourself, why do you feel like you aren't deserving? Is it because certain people in your past made you feel like you weren't good enough and you didn't deserve things, whether it was family, friends, lovers? Is it because you just don't trust in yourself? You don't feel capable? Really ask yourself this, love, because It does not matter what you've done in your past. It does not matter who you are. You're deserving of all the things that you want. And at the end of the day, we all make mistakes. Things happen. We experience things. We have trauma. But it's important for us to overcome that, because if we don't, we cannot become the best version of ourselves and live the life that we desire and have the things that we desire. The answer that I wrote is that I'm actively healing my trauma so that my subconscious beliefs align with the belief that I do deserve the things that I desire. Because I've gotten to a place where I trust myself, I love myself, and I've overcome the things that were standing in my way of becoming the best version of myself. Last but not least, what is a bad habit that you have that's hindering your success? Okay, so for this last question, if you haven't already, write out a list of all of your bad habits, and for each bad habit, write an alternative that's a healthier one that you can use to replace that negative habit. Now, this is really going to take a lot of dedication and discipline, and as well as persistence. So every single time that you see that you're falling into that bad habit, become conscious and aware that you are, and switch it and replace it with that positive habit. This is something that's going to take some time for you to build on. I know it's not going to be easy, but I really truly do believe in all of you guys. And remember, if you start now, you're going to thank yourself 10 months from now, 10 years from now, that you started today. Do not waste any time, because you're going to look back and you're going to be like, man, if I would have started this these years ago, or if I would have done this, I would be somewhere way further. Start today. You guys got this. I really do believe in you. And like I said, everything that you desire is more than capable, but you have to first believe that. Your mind is very powerful. And if you don't even believe that it's possible to achieve something and to do something, you're already limiting yourself. So I love you guys so much. If you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, stay tuned. I post these every Friday, sometimes on Saturdays, and share with somebody that you feel it may benefit. I love you guys so much, and until next time, peace out.